Yo, what's going down, guys? It is a beautiful Friday. I hope you are doing amazing today. So, someone reached out to me earlier today and they asked, how do you progress towards your goals and not get kind of discouraged when you see all these people doing a lot better than you? How do you not compare yourself to others and continue to stay on your own path and focused? So I shared this with him, and I'm going to share this with you because it's something that I think about a lot, and it's really effective in helping me stay focused and not comparing myself to everyone else. I think we're all so different. Again, I've said this in the past too, where I think that each one of us, we have our own natural skills and abilities, and we're born into completely different lives, and then we're kind of all brought up under this system. We all go to school with each other and whatnot, and we're all kind of programmed to compete with each other and compare ourselves to everyone else by being in school, by doing the same things as everybody else. And every time you have a group of people that share a common goal, that's inevitably going to force competition. So what I was telling him was that, yeah, not only are we all so unique and we're all just born in completely different lives, and some of us are better at other things than others, you're nowhere near like anybody around you, so you can't really put yourself next to anyone and have that dictate your success and how well you are doing. Okay, all you can really do is focus on being better than you were yesterday. And so what I'm going to share with you right now is something I always think about. I think it'll be very helpful for you. If you spend a lot of time on social media, then you probably feel discouraged. You probably see all these people just crushing it around you, doing all this cool shit, and you're sitting there like, fuck, what am I doing wrong? Because for me personally, I've had friends blow up way faster than I have. I've had really good friends. Like one of my friends, he was completely new to business. He founded a startup. Within 5 months, he was a millionaire, stole this company, and was an instant millionaire. I had two other friends who just blew up super fast within a year. We're making mid 5 figures per month. And so, yeah, when that shit happens, when you see these people doing this crazy shit around you, you can't help but think, what am I doing wrong, right? Am I even cut out for this? Even I think that sometimes. But if you really think about it, put it this way. So think about who is occupying the majority of your attention, okay? Most of these people on Instagram and on social media, whatever, the people who are doing really well are posting regularly. They're talking about it. They're putting it out there, and they're occupying a lot more real estate in your head, if that makes sense. So in reality, guys, most people are doing terribly. You are doing better than most people. If you've even gone after your goals, if you've done something, if you've taken action towards something, then you're already ahead of most people, because most people just sit around and wish and dream and they don't do anything. So if you've done anything, you were already ahead of most, because the people who aren't doing anything, the majority of the people who aren't doing anything aren't talking about it. They're not putting it out there. You don't know about them, because in reality, the 10% or less people who are actually crushing it are occupying 90% of your attention. So what I'm saying here is that if the 90% of the people that weren't doing too well were occupying 90% of your attention, you wouldn't probably be feeling like this. So whether you realize this or not, you are probably paying attention to people that are doing really well more than you're paying attention to people that aren't doing well, because nobody's fucking talking about grinding. No one's talking about struggling. No one's gonna talk about that shit. So it's not being put out there in the way that, the people who are just murdering it are putting themselves out there, if that makes sense. I don't really know anybody who talks about the struggle and puts it out there like that, except for me. I'm the only one that shares what I've been through and stuff. I feel maybe some people do, but for the most part, guys, people just want to show their success. And an even bigger piece of this is most of the people that you think are doing better than you aren't doing better than you. They're just really good at making it look like they are. People are really, really good at making themselves look rich when they're fucking not. I'm not going to say names, but I do know people, too many of them, that are just flexing super hard on Instagram, and they're renting fucking supercars, and they're buying this fucking jewelry and expensive shit, and they can barely afford to live. And the reason why I talk so much shit about these fake people is because it's becoming clear to me that 90% of the people that you see out there that are crushing it aren't fucking crushing it. It is very easy to make yourself look rich. So that's why I say, if you can't show me the numbers, you're not fucking making money. That's just what I am focused on when someone tells me who they are, when they talk themselves up about this and that. So I'm gonna say this again. I really want you to think about it. I think a reason why you might be, comparing comparing yourself to other people and feeling like you are not doing good because of these people that are doing so good is because the 10% of people that actually are doing good are occupying 90% of your attention. And 90% of that 10% isn't even fucking doing good at all. They're probably working at Starbucks or like whatever, and they say that there's some fucking entrepreneur and this and that. I'm not even gonna go into that shit. So here's a takeaway for you, something that you might wanna do that I've done that's really helped me stay focused on my path and clear and just fucking motivated as hell every single day and driven to achieve my goals, is that I just stopped paying attention to people. I went on my Instagram and I unfollowed everybody who doesn't contribute positivity into my life and everybody who I think is fake and all this shit. I don't pay attention to anybody. I think it is very toxic, at least right now, and it is going to be toxic for you to put a lot of attention into other people until you achieve some sort of success, in my opinion. So again, all you can really do is focus on being better than you were yesterday, okay? Compete with yourself. Don't fucking compete with anybody else. Don't put yourself down because someone is doing better than you, because odds are they're probably not. And even if they are, it's not like a majority thing, okay? They might be some fucking prodigy, but listen to this shit. I already told you guys, like you guys know, I say this a lot, like I did not have any skills or talents or anything to start. I didn't have any experience. My family wasn't connected. I essentially started from scratch. So that's kind of why I'm putting these videos out here. So this is just something to think about. It's really helped me and I hope it helps you. If it did, then give me a thumbs up. I just went to Costco right now, so I'm gonna get out of here and go cook up all this food, barbecue this food for the week so that I have food for making fucking crazy gains. Again, my name is Cameron Lowe and I look forward to giving you some awesome value in the future. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Peace out.